Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Indie on the Rocks series where I sit back and relax with a nice drink in hand and take a look at an interesting indie game that I've found online recently. And for today's episode, we'll be having a gander at Radial-G Racing Evolved by Temika Games out of the UK, and this is an very interesting game. It is an arcade sci-fi racer where you race little anti-grav ships on tube tracks. Yes, you're not on a flat surface or hovering over anything. Well, technically you are hovering, but you're hovering on a tube. So you can go all the way around the darn thing to race however you like. And currently, this is just the single-player demo that they're using to show off the game for their Kickstarter and Steam Greenlight campaigns. But in the eventual released version that they're hoping to have out towards the end of the year, it will have 32-player online support. You'll have 3 different environments to race in. Right now, you're kind of in this weird sort of cyber world at the moment, and that's all you got. But there will be other environments down the road. You'll have 3 different kinds of ships. You'll be able to customize your pilot, and just all sorts of wonderful things, including Oculus Rift support, which, dear God, I can only imagine how awesome this game would be with the Oculus Rift. I've done a few laps, as you can see from my lap time here, prior to starting the episode, and this game, my God, is this game fun. It reminds me a lot of F-Zero. Now, back in the SNES days, my absolute favorite game to play that I spent hours on was F-Zero. I loved it, and this game, it has that same sort of feel to me. It is just wonderful fun. Absolutely good time. I've really enjoyed it so far. I think I did about 10 laps or so prior to starting the recording, and only got up to a 2-minute and 6-second lap time, which, hey, puts me within roughly nearly the top third of people, almost. Though, dear God, I cannot imagine how good of a lap time, or how good of a race, rather, someone had to do to get 122. That is insane. I'm 109 out of nearly 300 with a 206, and someone got a 122. It's crazy. Now, even though I am loving this game, and I really do enjoy it, I do have a few small critiques for the moment. Now, again, this is a single-player demo to show it off for their Kickstarter, so I can kind of forgive it, but there is no option menu in here. You know me, I love option menus. I love being able to change anything and everything I possibly can on a game, and at the moment, you only have the sort of typical Unity launcher, because this is indeed a game made in Unity. And so you just have the windowed or not windowed, basic resolution, and generic graphic option. And that's it. Now, I'm hoping once the full game comes out, you'll have full options. But I have to say, this game looks amazing and runs so smooth, even on the highest settings. Now, I do have a very good computer, but still, I'm getting incredibly high frame rates on maximum settings on this thing at 1080, and it's glorious. It runs silky smooth. They did a really good job of making this game work well. It is very well optimized, and I do appreciate that. But again, I would like to see an options menu. Hopefully that will come in the final release. This is a demo to show the game off, so I can forgive it. Now, you do have to make a login to actually get on the game for the leaderboards and all that. They don't ask you for an email, so don't worry about that. You just have to put in a username and a password, but you can opt out of giving them an email. So if that puts you off, know that right off the bat. But yeah, it is quite cool. So let's just jump right into a race. Now, at the moment, there is only one track, and that is all you have. And I optimized it right now for both remote, or a gamepad rather, and you can use keyboard and mouse if you so desire. And well, it's great. It's great. Even with only having one track right now, it could suck me in for hours, because you just continuously race at the moment, trying to get faster and faster lap times. Now, now you have to actually press spacebar to begin so you can see their Facebook advertising on the side. And of course, better with Oculus Rift. And before we start, just look at how gorgeous the art style is on this. I love the sort of hexagonal shields in the background, and well, we're on this tube. Great textures to it. The cockpit looks amazing. And just all the things going on in the sides and your periphery is just very, very cool. And it can get a little disorienting at points because, again, you are racing on this tube, and you can go all the way around it, and at some parts where the different tubes of the track kind of get close together, and then you got the things off to the side, it can get a little confusing to see exactly where you are or what you are doing. But nonetheless, it's great. It really is. And the sound design, which you'll hear in a moment, very good. Music, very good. So far, my only critique is that options menu. Other than that, it's just fun. So let's press spacebar and begin. And go! There we are. Now, like with the old F-Zero franchise, you get, no, I just missed one of the boost pads. And many, many other racing games since then, you have these boost pads, which can get you going more quickly. Now, the fun and difficult part comes just up here, where you start getting these red barriers that we just passed right by, that slow you down. And oh god, they get annoying down the road because they start rotating at different speeds, like these. Oh, those ones are easy. Down the road, they move faster, and you'll get multiples. And it's just, it is. Oh god, don't go through them. It slows you down a lot. Now, if you hit a couple of these speed pads in a row, oh god, there we go, you can just build up a whole lot of speed. And they really did a good job of giving you that feeling of speed. And man, I am missing boost pads all over the place. Get around the tube here. That is one of the problems. Even though I do like this game, the nature of the tube track means that you miss a lot of these pads because you just don't know they're there. Oh, even though I knew that one was there, I missed it. And I just barely scraped that slow pad. Whoop, there we go. Get that one too, and there we are. We're almost to full speed bars. You can see that on our HUD that we've got the count of, the bars. And that, the more you fill up of those, the faster and faster you go. It just keeps building up until you're at these insane speeds. And the rotating platforms become even more annoying because, oh god, even the slow-moving ones, there we go, we hit it. Become a real challenge when you're going that fast. And I hit that one again. And I also do dislike when they have the rotating bits on a turn. Now, that's one of the things I really wish I had an Oculus for, because, that one I shouldn't have hit at all. Because with the Oculus, you can actually move your head around the cockpit, and I am doing awful in this one. Okay, so you'd be able to have a lot more vision with these various rotating things around. You could look up and to the sides, which would really help you out in one of these races. And wow, 2:15 on that lap. And my best is 2:06. Actually, that wasn't too bad. I think my first lap that I did when I first started the game was like 2:50 something. So that was still an improvement over that. But yeah, to get that high-ranking lap time of 1 minute 22, you've got to hit probably every one of those speed pads and not hit a single one of those slowing ones, which, my word, it is difficult trying to race this and talk at the same time. Oh god, there, I hit that again. Now, like I was saying, though, about the sound design, it is great. Whenever you go by any of those pylons or anything like that, you get the good, satisfying, whooshing sound. Your movement around the tube, it does change as you rotate around it, the sound. And, of course, the sound of the speed is just glorious. You get that really good sort of wind tunnel type sound going. And it's just so satisfying. And oh god, there we go. And there we are. Oh, I do love this game so much. I can only imagine how amusing this would be with 32 people online. It would just be absolute chaos. Everyone going around the sides of the tubes, all trying to dodge these things. Oh, there we go. Trying to fit through those little gaps. It would just be insane, but insanely good fun. I cannot wait until this game is out with that full support. Now, a few oddities you may have just noticed when we kind of did that dip in the tube there. Oh god, oh, we hit that. Going that fast, you kind of clip through the tube a bit. In the cockpit, you can kind of see through the tube for just a split second. You may not even notice it on the recording, I don't know, but it is a little strange. But again, this is a demo of just to show off the game. So things like that. Oh my, oh, I hate this bit. There we go. Okay. Even though this is the only track, it is wonderful, good fun. Oh, I didn't see what my time was on that one. I was paying attention to the track. Well, obviously it wasn't faster than my fastest time, or else we would have gone up from that. But yeah, the thing that I dislike, and I don't even want to say dislike, is just it's strange to get used to. Oh, I missed that one. Is the tube. As like I said earlier, unless you know where every one of these pads are, you're just, oh god. It's just so difficult to figure out where things are on the racetrack because you have a full 360 degrees of a tube where things could be hiding. So it'll take you many, many laps to try and actually learn these tracks, which isn't really a downside. It's just an odd thing in my mind, and something that, though, will mean you'll be racing these tracks more and more often than you might in other types of racing games, does mean that you end up learning the tracks very well. But at the same time, it is just strange because it does take a lot longer to learn the tracks. Like, I've only raced maybe, well, now probably about 12 laps or so, and I still haven't a clue where even probably half of those boost pads are. I know where all these slow-down rings are, and yet I still hit the bloody things. But the boost pads, I have a hard time finding them, as you just never know if they'll be on one side of the tube or another, and if you come off of a turn in a slightly odd angle, you're likely to miss them, because you'll see it just out of the corner of your eye, and then never again. It's the odd nature of the tube. Oh, there we go. Oh, man, but still, it is fun. Oh, God, I hit it. Darn. Oh, man. Where's the finish? Nah, this one's definitely not going to be a good time. Oh, especially after hitting that. So much fun, though. So much fun. The controls are tight. I'm using the keyboard at the moment, and even with the keyboard, I generally don't like racing games with keyboards, but I think that is one thing that the tube track actually works very well with, as it's much more forgiving of slightly wonkier keyboard racing controls, because you don't really have any walls to run into, you just have a tube. So it works well. You don't have any sort of, doesn't seem to be any sort of a variable speed, it's just go and then run into the pads to go faster. Now we can slow down. There we go, we can come to a complete stop, and if you so desire, you can hold down the space bar and you will start the race all over again. And yeah, it's just lap attack mode. Just keep on going and get the best time you can and try and beat out the leaderboards. And, well, it's... my god, is it fun. I would definitely recommend this game to any of you guys out there. It's a very fun, arcadey style sci-fi racing game, and it's just... it's enjoyable. I've really enjoyed my time with it. It kind of sucks me in. I could see myself playing this for hours, just trying to beat my lap times, and that is a good thing. So definitely go and follow the links in the description to check this game out for yourself. And if you like it when you try it yourself, you go and give them some support on Kickstarter and Steam Greenlight. And hopefully these guys will be able to get this game out towards the end of the year, and oh, I cannot wait to race other people in this. That will be so fun and so chaotic, and my word, we're going fast now. There we go. Oh god. Oh. Alright, but yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you all have enjoyed, oh my, and of course that you come back for the next, where we'll be playing yet another fun, hopefully, indie game. But yeah, until then, thank you for watching, my friends, and go check out this game. And as always, have a good one.